Coffee with Crime and Sugar by Shakespeare on AO3. Episode 10, Chapter 3. There's something that does demand attention, though, and it's angry, purple, and very close to Izuku for examining right now, rather than earlier when he was in the cafe. A bruise right on Murasaka's eye. It's a warm purple, flesh with red and pink, irritated skin, and broken blood vessels. It'll become muted in a couple of days, probably. Green and yellow, but it will still not match the color tone of his eyes. It's approximate size of a fist, so it had to be a punch, right? On his left eye, so it would have been a right-handed person. It's not that matters, though. Not when they're probably swimming with the fishes. It feels like a nightmare when the other catches him staring. Izuku wants to shrink in on himself, but surprisingly, it's Murasaka who seems... well, he seems embarrassed a little. That's odd. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. Izuku apologizes. His shoulders have gone up to his ears. Well, it's not like I tried my best to cover it up. Murasaka responds. His eyebrows scrunch, like he's trying to come up with an explanation. I had a disagreement with someone. He settles on saying, the words coming out slow and cautious. A disagreement? Izuku repeats. Boy, is that an understatement. Yeah, Murasaka says, rubbing the back of his neck. But it's fine. After all, he starts, giving Izuku a smirk. That can take a little violence. Oh, it's the words that Izuku had said the first time he had Murasaka over when his lip was busted. What else have they talked about that time? Oh, right. Jokes about Murasaka being a serial killer and Izuku being too trusting when letting him into his home. What funny jokes. Stage-worthy. I bet. A stutter. Damn, he feels like a deer that's tripped while running away from a predator, and Murasaka must take note of it too. Except there's something akin to bashfulness that goes over him as he rubs his neck again. Izuku doesn't know that murderers had nervous habits. Look, Midori. He starts. That other day, downstairs at the cafe, I might have come on a bit too strong. Izuku thinks back to the day he's talking about, when Murasaka had requested a bite of his dessert and had made... well, that's a strong word. Izuku was willing, as his hammered heart. Izuku feeds it to him while he's had his hand. Just the memory makes him flushed. At the lack of response on Izuku's end, Murasaka goes on. I really ought to be aware that some people don't like being touched out of nowhere. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. Well, Izuku was uncomfortable. For nerves, pining reasons, and because he never really been touched in a way that didn't have the intention of harm. Murasaka cupping the back of his hand was gentle, though, despite the calluses, and warm, too. Soft, secure, determined. I don't mind. Izuku says, even though he has actual thoughts on the matter, or more of a, again, please hold my hand again, and various other thoughts that are more similar to heavy-duty construction noises. There's a bit of a surprise at those words, and Izuku feels the same way. After all, that could very well be taken as an invitation. Yes, pretty please? But that surprise is smeared, a smirk wiping over it. If Izuku doesn't do something quick, the teasing that follows might be deadly. Thankfully, both bowls of porridge are empty. Izuku stands, gathering them both up. Well, thank you for bringing that over, he says, while taking the 2 dishes to the sink. I'll be sure to wash the container before bringing it back. I'm sure you must have stuff to get to, so I won't keep you to it. In an attempt to get him out of here quicker, Izuku packs a baggie of some of the sweets he baked during his little isolation. He'll send more over with that container the next time he has to see the other, which is now cemented because he'll eventually have to return the thing. curse his neighbor's stupid kindness. They're back where they were before, standing in Izuku's doorway, Murasaki on the other side of the frame. He seemed very pleased that he got another goodie bag from Izuku. Well, I suppose I'll see you around, Murasaki says. Izuku hums and gives a nod. Thankfully, you'll stay out of more of those disagreements. He lightly jokes. The other man snorts. You're one to talk, Mr. You should see the other guy, talking about violent tendencies. The smirk still hasn't left his face, but it's softened itself, especially when those eyes trail down to... Certainly not Izuku's mouth, right? That seems to have healed nicely. Murasaki notes, and then Izuku's heart picks up, and then stops as the other brings up a hand to tilt Izuku's chin up, his thumb rubbing over the healed skin of his bottom lip. The touch is light, soft, yet so there, like a feather brushing up against bare skin and causing a gaseous feeling outbreak. This is dangerous territory. Beautifully, wonderfully, intoxicatingly dangerous. And then those eyes move back up, like he's waiting for Izuku to do what he did last time, to jolt away and leave. And that's when Izuku makes no such move. They're back down onto his mouth, right where the thumb still is. Does he want to kiss Izuku? The self-deprivation can only go so far, and all signs are pointing to the obvious right now. And horribly, Izuku wants to kiss him too, even though logically that would be a terrible idea. But Murasaki is right there, cheeks pink, and boy, isn't that a sweet sight. He even moves in a tad closer, the proximity warm as his eyes, the one that is not bruised and swollen anyways, goes lidded. Izuku's heart is beating like a drum. No, a death march. He starts, as whisper into the short space between them. I'm still a little sick. I don't want you to catch it. Izuku's not sick, and doesn't think he'll wait to halt this, even if it was. The hand on his chin relocates to cup the side of his jaw, enveloping it with sugary warmth as Murasaki breathes out. I can handle being a little sick. Izuku's self-preservation is crumbling like his knees feel like they're about to do. Okay, so what if he kisses a killer? It's not the end of the world. He can just be a little self-indulgent. Besides, wouldn't this be beneficial? You wouldn't kill someone you wanted to kiss. Izuku should definitely lock lips with his gorgeous murderer of a neighbor. Just like before, Izuku jolts and jumps back. But not because of Murasaki. No, it's the ding from the elevator down the hall that startles both of them. It shouldn't even have been that alarming. Someone getting off the elevator and going to their apartment. Hell, it's even far away from the two of them, yet it has made Izuku feel jumpy. The reality of what just almost happened settles like tingling needles of awkwardness. Izuku's cheeks feel singed, yet the side of his jaw that was previously being cradled feels the ghost of the touch. It's not like Murasaki looks like he's doing any better. Face red and not seeming to know how to go about this delay. Izuku really should send him off while he can, before that fluttering in his chest kicks all reason like it almost did. I have stuff I need to catch up on for work, Izuku says after lightly clearing his throat. Right, me too. Murasaki says, then purses his lips, eyebrows furrowing a bit. He opens his mouth. Would you... He stops himself, right when he was about to come out with a question. Izuku has never so badly wanted to hear a question. Instead, the taller man shakes his head. I'll see you later. Night, Midori. And then he's going back to his door, leaving Izuku right there with a flushed face and tingly lips. The mystery of Murasaki is indeed a deadly one, but it's still alluring. Okay. Oh my god. That was smooth. Jesus Christ. I don't mind being a little sick. Damn! Oh my god! The chemistry! Oh, I'm like shaking. I love this. I love this so much. The chemistry is immaculate. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes because currently I'm writing. I know I should finish Fluffy Mind. I am finishing Fluffy Mind. I just finished chapter 7, so get off my ass. In fact, by the time that this gets posted, you would already have chapter 7, so get off my ass. Anyways, as I was saying, as I was saying, Fluffy Mind. I think that's what I'm gonna do for Fluffy Mind. It's just gonna take up the space of one of the videos, maybe? No. I don't know. Fluffy Mind will be posted at 5 a.m. in the morning because I said so. No, because I want to be awake while seeing that. I'll figure out how Fluffy Mind is gonna work with my new schedule arrangements and stuff like that, but whatever. Point taken is, I'm writing this other fanfiction where it's an erase. It's inspired by this one. No, it's inspired by another one. It's an Eraser Mike fanfic where Hisashi Yamada owns a coffee shop, right? And I'm gonna make it so like it's super sweet, a lot of flirting. I want it to be similar to this, where Izuku and Hitoshi are like flirting like that, right? Those flirty moments and stuff like that, except it's back and forth, kind of, right? And it's not like just one-sided, like it's back and forth. Well, I mean, this one isn't necessarily like one-sided, but Hitoshi is the one that's flirting the most and more than Izuku. Izuku's not really flirting. Accidental flirting, yes, but flirting, no. Hitoshi is very much flirting. I'm sorry, but touching someone's bottom lip, yeah, no, that's flirting. That's wow. Okay. But I also want it to be somewhere similar to another fanfiction. I think was called something villainous. But it was Hisashi being a vigilante and stuff like that. Villainous heroics or something like that. But yeah, the banter that they have there, I want it somewhat similar, except, you know, in a coffee setting, in a coffee shop setting. It's specifically a cat cafe, right? I think there's a line where Hisashi, because I have it written down, but I don't have it, like, fully written down. I'll read a random passage. It's not fully, like, edited, so it's really shitty right now, so, like, don't even. It's really, really, really bad. Like, beyond bad. But let's see. Where is one? Where is it? I think, what's it called? I think, okay, I remember something along the lines of, like, Hisashi saying that, the pastry that he just brought, Aizawa is on the house, and Aizawa being like, do you always give people free stuff? And Hisashi says, no, just make cute, just the cute, customers, just cute customers, right? And Aizawa just smirks, and then they continue on the conversation differently and whatever. Point taken is, I want it to be like super, like, you know, so this was really cool. This is, I love this so much. I am definitely gonna put this in my bookmark. It's gonna go in my bookmarks. It's gonna go get downloaded. I am so excited. Okay, as always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.